welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 6 scale accessory set. Now I'm definitely excited about picking this on up because this will go good with like the 7/8 6 scale Michael Myers figure from Trick or Treat Studios. Now Trick or Treat Studios already had announced this like a while ago, and we just had to wait for it to be finally released. And I didn't even know it was really out, until I saw like a video up, and I like, oh, I just went ahead and I pre-ordered it. Ordered it at that point. So yeah, I'm definitely excited about picking this one up, and I'm gonna get into this right now. Now, of course, this is based on the original 1978 film, John Carpenter's Halloween, which is my all-time favorite movie. This is like a 4K Blu-ray version that I have over right here. So y'all finna go ahead and get into this right now. So as you can see, this is the packaging for the accessory set, and I love this box art because it has like the pumpkin from the opening credits of Halloween, or John Carpenter's Halloween from 1978. So I think that is so awesome. And as you can see, it says 6 scale accessory set right there too. And of course, you turn around, you can see like the accessories that are in this pack, like the ghost sheet, or you can say Bob ghost sheet, pumpkin, Judith Myers tombstone, and so on. And even this is all what these items are too right here as well. It says ghost disguise with head with glasses, Judith Myers tombstone, light up jack-o'-lantern, green coveralls, black t-shirt, telephone, and 6 hands. So yeah, I think this is awesome. And another thing cool about this, they have like this right here. I can't really say it's magnetized, but it feels like it has a magnet because it kind of like just locks on you, when you close it. But this is how this actually looks on the inside too. I love this packaging because right there you can see Michael in the ghost sheet, or Bob ghost sheet, and you can see Annie right here like in the bed with the Judith Myers tombstone. And right there you can see the accessories that this has. But I love how they had packaged this like this. I think it's so cool. So yeah, I'm going to get into this. This is like the background diorama that comes with it. That's awesome. Which has like Michael Myers on the phone. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's cool. And this is another shot of how this looks like inside this clamshell. So I'm going to get into this. Now the first accessory I want to talk about with the Trick or Treat Studios accessory set for Michael Myers, well, for Halloween 7/8, is this the ghost sheet right here. Now this is what I've been hearing like a lot of people complaining about. I know up close it doesn't really look too bad, but I must admit you didn't really see like Michael Myers' head through the sheet. If anything, you can see like his nose. So I think that's pretty cool. And this is like the actual ghost sheet too as well. Cause even I was noticing like in other people's reviews that the sheet should have been like hanging like lower. It shouldn't be all draped up like this. But it's also like a wire in this too. As you can see, you can kind of bend it however you want to. So I think that's pretty cool. Then of course you get like the Bob glasses too as well, right here. Now I know it's underneath, and this is kind of interesting. They actually glue like a 7/8 Myers like head onto the sheet, as you can see right. That's why it's kind of how it kind of look. So I think that's kind of interesting how they did that. Now I brought out my Trick or Treat Studios 1978 Michael Myers figure, which is an awesome figure. Like I said a lot before, what I was gonna do is go ahead and put the sheet on Michael Myers too as well. And that's how Michael looks like in the ghost sheet. They call it Bob ghost sheet too, as you can see right there. Now I noticed the glasses. I took his mask off too. They're not really set right. It's kind of hard. You gotta put them like on his ears, like on the mask. I can show it real quick. Like if you look right here, you can see like the ears, like on Michael Myers like head. So what you kind of gotta do is take them and try like to sit them on there like that. So like you see, that's how it would look. And now up next, the next accessory I want to talk about with the Trick or Treat Studios 6-scale accessory set is this telephone right here. Now I think this is awesome. So I'm assuming this was really how the telephone really did look too. So I think that's pretty cool. And then you can even turn it. You can actually turn like this, I forget what you call that, but it turns right there as you can see. So I think that's pretty cool. It even has a phone number on it too that you can see. Then it's cord too. You can sit like the phone right too as well. Like this cord too. Looks like it's stable too, like it wouldn't break. So I think that's awesome. Then up next, Michael gets himself a pair of like it looks like these are like a grayish color coveralls, as you can see right here. Because of course we all know like the story about this. Because like in the film he does like the blue a lot. Because like the way the lighting was done in the film, like the way Dean Cundy had lit the film. But this is like an extra pair of coveralls that you get. Because I think Michael's coveralls are really like a grayish green, like how they really did look. But the lighting in the film made it like they were blue. So I'm glad Trick or Treat Studios did give us these right here, as you can see. It even has the pockets and so on, so I think that's kind of nice. Plus you even get like a t-shirt for Michael too as well, because this would go over him. Then you would put the coveralls on him after that. So I think that's kind of cool. Next you get the Judith Myers tombstone, or you can say headstone. Now it's very clean, but when you look at it on the back, it looks like it has like some weather in it. Like it was in the dirt or something, as you can see. Right there. This is how it looks. It has some weight to it too as well. And it doesn't stand, as you can see. You actually have to need something to stand that up. I still think it's cool that they give us that though. Then up next, Michael gets himself a set of 6 alternate hands. You have a left and right, like grabbing type hands. And I must admit, I think these are for like holding stuff too, like the phone. And these are much better than the hands that were on the Trick or Treat Studios, Michael, because they have like veins and stuff in them. So I think that was kind of cool. Then you get 2 like left and right open palm type hands. And these even have like veins like painted in them. So I'm glad Trick or Treat gave us these. Then these you could tell off for like holding stuff. You could put like I guess like the phone and the stuff. So I think that's kind of cool. And like I mentioned before, they did a better job on these hands, and now they look more realistic, better they have like the veins on them and so on. So I think that's pretty cool. And the last accessory to come with the Trick or Treat Studios 6-scale accessory pack for Halloween for Michael Myers 7/8 is this pumpkin right here. Duh. It even has like the pull thing. I forget what you call it, because it has like batteries in it. It's like a lead lighted pumpkin. So what I do is just pull that on out. But I like how the pumpkin looks. It's based on like how the film when it's coming on, like 7/8, because it even has like that scar right there in the nose, which is like a butcher knife or a kitchen knife. So I think that's cool they did this. And it looks all like rotted and weathered too. So I think that's cool. And once you have the pumpkin ready, you just press the button on the back and then it cuts on. I guess I could turn the light down and show it too. That's how it looks. Really, this part is the coolest accessory for my opinion. And this accessory set, I like how it looks like it's flickering too. I've been hearing some saying that you can see the light bulb too good through the nose. But when you think about it, that should be like the flame that you're seeing, like the candle in there. But I like how it flickers though, that's awesome. Cool pumpkin, and I believe this is probably one of the best Halloween, like Michael Myers based pumpkins I have ever seen. Okay, there's a Trick or Treat Studios 6-scale accessory set. Now I think this set is amazing and awesome. I would definitely recommend picking this one up if you have the Trick or Treat Studios 1978 Michael Myers. And again, you know this is based on the 1978 Halloween, directed by John Carpenter, which is my all-time favorite movie because it sells the 4K Blu-ray that I have right here. I also have like this limited edition steel one that they had came out. It was a steel book that they came out with too as well. You see it has Laurie on the back, or Jamie Lee Curtis. So yeah, this is definitely awesome. I think the coolest accessory probably is like the pumpkin to me, and I must admit, I had trouble actually getting my battery to come on, like my pumpkin to like light up, because like there was something wrong with the batteries. I had checked inside, and I was actually having trouble getting the compartment open. But I got in there, and I saw that the batteries was kind of loose, and I pressed them back in, and it came on. So I'm kind of excited about that. I was kind of worried about that. But it does have some cool accessories. You can even change the look of Michael Myers, like put like his coveralls on. It could be more accurate to how they were in the film, where like in his daylight scenes. Because most when it was nighttime, Michael Myers did like he had on blue, because like the way the lighting was in the film from like Dean Cundy, the way the film was like lit, it did like he had on blue coveralls most of the time, especially at night. But during the daytime, he did like he had on like grayish, greenish, black coveralls, you know. So I think that's cool that they gave us those too, and like the headstone or tombstone of Judith Myers. And I think it's cool that they gave us some extra hands. If anything, I wish we could have got like a couple more knives, that just in case you got broke yours, because I haven't broken my knives, but just in case a person did, you know, it'd have been cool to have like an extra like 1 or 2 knives, you know, like maybe one clean and one bloody. But other than that, I think it's a cool accessory set, and I'm glad that Trick or Treat Studios are doing this too. I think this is really awesome that they gave us this, you know. And like the ghost sheet, I think it's kind of okay. It has like a wire in it, like from the front. If you can like just get it right, it kind of looks like a. But even I agree, like when you look at the face too close, you didn't see like Michael Myers' head sculpt that good through the ghost sheet or the Bob ghost sheet. You only could really just like his nose. But I still think it's like, from my opinion, it's okay, especially from like a distance. It looks like how I looked at it in the film. I'm not too sure how accurate like the Bob glasses are though, you know. But anyway, I would definitely recommend picking this one up. So this is the Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 6-scale accessory set. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well. Alright, Annie. First I get your famous chewing, now I get your famous squealing.